Well, we have made it to our camp in Colorado. See our little setup we got here. We stayed in a hotel last night, met the outfitter this morning, rode back on horses this morning, got to camp. Absolutely beautiful camp. They are spoiling us. I'll never backpack hunt again. We got a toilet over there, a shower over there, got our own personal hotel. The outfitter stays over here in the cook camp. They got a hot wired to keep the bears out. We got big mountain off here behind us, another big mountain over here behind us, and a stream that runs down low, and then a huge valley all to our east. Lots of north facing slope, lots of south facing feed. There's some elk that hang down low on the private that we're gonna hunt. It's rifle season, first rifle. He's still been hearing some bugling, so this afternoon we're gonna scout, get behind the spot and scope and see what we can find. But we're here, Austin's first time elk hunting. He's excited. I told him this is a great way to break into it. I've never done a drop camp, but this is really cool. I'm excited about it. But yeah, hopefully we're able to bring y'all at least some pretty footage and maybe some videos of some elk through the spotter, and maybe a couple bulls on the ground. We'll see. We found ourselves a nice little place to glass, overlooking all this back here. It's still not really in the day, but it's a good looking area. So we're gonna stick it out for a couple hours. Well, as you saw in the spot and scope video, we saw one cow and then we saw another elk that was potentially a bull, potentially a cow, and it didn't get a good look at it. But we got our outfitter TJ back at the camp heating up the grill, so we're gonna hurry back to camp and eat some steaks tonight. Well, we've made it up to where we can see where those two elk were last night. It's about 2 miles from camp this morning, and it's a beautiful morning. I haven't seen any elk yet. Austin needs to put a little weight on so he doesn't get so cold. He's missing this extra layer that I have. We're gonna do some glassing this morning, and then maybe do some calling later today. But so far, been a good hike. Been a beautiful morning. Those elk were on this right here behind me, so hopefully they'll show themselves. So we made it to the top, and we heard a bull bugle down below the other side. I'm sitting on a really good trail coming up this, and I can see down into there maybe 100 yards at the most. DJ's gonna do a little calling sequence again. See if this bull won't come up this ridge to us. There's a lot of sign back here. This is the top here, and there's a lot of scat, fresh poop. There's a couple rubs. We're gonna give this spot about 30 minutes or so, see if this bull bugles again. Well, we had a bull come in and I got a shot at it. I had a good shot. There was a little bit of brush, just some of this, like this stuff, and I mean, it was right on his body. So I mean, that was the best shot I had. I squeezed it off. He was only about 90 yards. I squeezed it off. It felt good. If the brush didn't mess up the bullet, then he should be a dead bull. I thought I heard a crash, and Austin and TJ thought they heard a crash too, so fingers crossed that bull crashed over there. It's been about 15 minutes. We're going to give it another 30, and hopefully he's dead down there. Well, a limb that I hit. And definitely did not hit the bull. No blood. We looked for about 2.5 hours. No blood. Definitely non-lethal, or a miss. Like I say, we found a limb that I hit. And huge bummer, but on to the next one. Well, that's the end of day one. We had a very eventful day. Didn't quite execute everything the way I should have, but it's all good. Pretty sure I hit a limb about 15 yards in front of me that just wasn't what I was focusing on. But the bulls were bugling. Big cool front blowing into night. Some rain should keep them active. So fingers crossed that we get on them tomorrow, and we'll see you on the morning. All right, it's day 2. I just got set up here on this log, and what we've got here is a big ridge going all the way up to the top where we were yesterday, where I missed / shot that limb or whatever the heck happened. So they were up top yesterday, but there's private fields down bottom that these elk feed in at night, and we're trying to catch them coming back up. I've got my thermals pulling down a drain right here, and I'm hoping that the elk come out in front of me so they don't catch my thermals. It's a really cool setup. It's really open. Lots of shot opportunities. I'm feeling really good about it. Austin went probably 300-400 yards further down the ridge. One just bugled down there. Awesome. It sounded far off, but that's a good sign. Got a bull bugling. He's down there closer to Austin. Sounds like he's still down on the private.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys want me to try and go get the horses and get up here as close as I can?
Do you think we need to get him out tonight? I say we clean.
It'd be fine tonight to hang.
Yeah, let's hang him tonight. Let's butcher him together, because, man, sometimes it takes a couple people.
Yeah, it's a job.
Got him. It was not pretty, but it's done, and I don't have time to talk. We got to get him cleaned. Okay, so let's recap what happened today. As y'all could see this morning, the bulls were bugling. We were starting to call to them. They were answering. Me and Austin were set up separately. Austin was with TJ. I was by myself. And we were just kind of calling back and forth. I thought the bull was going to go to them. He actually turned and came to me. The cows came in first, and then he came in, and I had a frontal shot at about 35 yards, and I took it, and it looked like he was going to fall right over, but he didn't. So I put another round in him. Looked like he was going to fall right over, but he didn't. And I chased him. I ran down the hill to try to get another shot at him, and then he saw me and spooked. Then we commenced to go on a, how long was it, Austin? The blood trail, how many hours?
6.5.
6.5 hour blood trail. 6.5 hour blood trail. We found 4 beds. We ended up bumping him out of the 5th bed. So we sat there for an hour and a half, ate some food, started going. Then we said, okay, he's probably going to bed down again. Let's make a circle, go around him. He's going to be dead in this next bed. We make a circle, and where we think he bedded, he didn't. But while we were doing that, we heard a stick break further up the hill. But we went back to his last bed and started looking for blood. We found maybe 2 more specks. Maybe 2 more specks of blood. Said, you know what, let's sit here, eat some more snacks for another 30 minutes or so, and then we're going to start gridding. And by this time it's been 8 hours. Yeah.
7 hours, yeah.
Yeah, 7 or 8 hours since I'd shot him.
Oh, since you shot, yep. 8 hours.
8 hours since I shot him. And we went close to a mile following blood and finding beds. So we start the grid. We're all about 50 yards apart and going straight up the mountain. And I hear TJ start to cow call. And then I see the bull running. And when I say running, I mean just barely getting around. So I get one shot. The first shot I think I miss. Then the second shot I get a little bit more stable, and I dropped him there. And then we commenced to kill the toughest bull that that even TJ's ever seen. It took 5 .30 caliber rounds to kill this bull.
4 in the hand.
Some of those being in the neck and head. Just unbelievably tough animal. It's not the way you want it to go, obviously. And you know, next time, I hope things go differently. It turns out, after looking at everything, both shots that I took where I hit the bull were 4 or 5 inches right of where I was aiming. The gun could be off, could be me. I have no idea. But when I finished the bull off, me and Austin had switched guns. So luckily, if my gun was off, we had switched guns. But anyways, that was the events of today. We got a beautiful 6-point bull. One of the biggest killed out of this camp. I don't care about that, but it's pretty awesome. And we are about to eat elk tenderloin for supper. Pretty exciting. What do you think, Austin?
I'm ready. Hell of a day.
Hell of a day. Let's eat some food.